Welcome back, everybody, to another video with Disciple Plays. Today is just going to be a bit of a card show recap. I went to 2 different card shows actually this weekend. But first, I wanted to give a shout out to Master Ball Markets. They're putting on a show this weekend, May 2nd in Brownsburg, Indiana. They've got 65 vendor tables that are sold out. I will be vending there. So if you want to come by and see me, come say hello. I'm going to have a really cool desk that's going to be up for sale and trade. You'll have to stop by to see it, though, because I'm not going to post it until after the show. They're doing free hourly giveaways. So Prismatic Surprise Box, Perfect Order ETB, looks like a Prismatic poster collection, Prismatic booster bundle, Prismatic pouch thing. I'm not sure what that's called, but they're doing hourly giveaways. They're doing face painting, and it's included in the VIP tickets. Custom cupcakes, going to be really cool. These are the times, so 9 a.m. you can get the VIP early entry, and they're doing a bunch of food trucks at this, which is really cool. I've not actually seen that before. Quack Daddy Donuts is going to be there at 9 a.m. so you can go get yourself some donuts. And then I believe, Greek's Pizzeria is going to be coming in. And then there's a pretzel thing. There's a pretzel thing coming, some hot dogs. So it'll be really cool. I've actually never been to a show before that had like food trucks like this. So that's really cool. You should definitely come swing by and say hello. So now we'll get to the pickups that I got this weekend. So this is, my wife loves Charmander. So she hasn't straight up said she wants to do a Charmander master set yet, but I think that's kind of the direction we're going to go, at least English Charmander. So we got the base set Charmander, the base set 2. We got an e-reader Charmander, a Blaine's Charmander. I'm not sure what this is. It's a Sword and Shield promo. And then a Delta Species Electric Charmander. We picked these up this weekend at the Carmel card show. Also a really good show. If you guys haven't been, you should definitely go check it out. This is all we got at the Carmel card show. I was actually hunting for the Chinese evolutions at the show the whole time. And I also hunted at the Miller Time sports card show the previous day for the evolutions and could not find them anywhere. We'll get into that in a second, though. So then at the Miller Time show, I traded Rhino's Bricks. I don't know if you guys follow him or not. You definitely should. He's a really cool guy. I've done a ton of deals with him with vending, taking him stuff to trade and everything. And I traded in a bunch of sealed stuff, and I picked up some singles and some cash from him to get ready for my upcoming show. So picked up this Magmortar from him, this Ethan's Typhlosion. I love this card. Our boy Typhlosion does not get nearly enough love with like SIRs and IRs. This is probably the best Typhlosion art we have right now until they make some more. Picked up the Amazing Rare Rayquaza. I used to have this in a PSA 10 that I bought for like $40 several years ago, and now these are over $200 in a PSA 10. I think these Amazing Rares are going to start to take off. Not at quite the same level as, Gold Stars and stuff, but they haven't made these since this set, and they're very cool. I almost hope they bring them back for 30th anniversary. If they did a full art Amazing Rare card, that would look incredible. Got the Vulpix from Mega. Very underrated card in my opinion right now. It's just, a very popular Pokemon, great artwork. The Glaceon V. I think this is Evolving Skies, but I could be wrong, but I think it's Evolving Skies. The evolutions are crazy. People love these things, so I always pick up those if I can. The cute Shaman card. People love the cute cards, so picked that up. The Gengar from Fossil. This is not the holo. This is just the regular rare, but it's still a really cool card. One of the most iconic Gengar cards. Looks kind of goofy, but people love him. Picked up the Eevee Trainer Gallery. I had one of these not long ago, and it sold within the first 10 minutes of the show. People love these Eevee Trainer Gallery cards. I think there's the Flareon, Jolteon, and the Porygon ones as well. Don't have any of those right now, but this one I picked up. This Rayquaza EX, again, I'm actually not sure what set this is from, but it looks incredible. People love Rayquaza. I love Rayquaza. Anytime I see Rayquaza, Charizard, Pikachu, those kind of cards, I just grab them. This is a really cool card. Unfortunately, it's not gradable. Otherwise, I would grade it myself. Got a Lily's Determination. This one always goes pretty quick. This Duskull and Dusclops. So I bought out a guy from a bunch of his low end stuff, and I think he had these in like a 2 for $1 bin, and I didn't even know they were in there really. I just was like, what do you want for all this stuff? And he told me a number, but I found them, and they're each like $15 cards. So if that guy comes back to my table at any point in time, I think his name was Aiden, if he ever comes by, I'm gonna have to hook him up because he gave me a good deal on some cards. But this is just part of the big bulk buy that I did that I'll have at the show with me this weekend. All right, so I was talking about trying to find the Chinese evolutions. So at the Miller Time show, I picked up the Sylveon at Collector's Palooza. This is kind of old. I've had this. The Eevee, I walked around the Miller Time sports card show and went to every single Pokemon vendor and was asking, hey, do you guys have any of the PSA 10 Chinese evolutions, the exclusive ones? And one vendor finally was like, oh my gosh, like I think I have that. And boom, there was the Eevee. I think I paid like $170 for it, very fair price. So I finally got the Eevee. I'm still waiting on finding the Leafeon, and I did actually, let me pull it up. I ordered the Umbreon on eBay finally, because this card was in like the 300s, and that's kind of what I was thinking they were at because I hadn't checked the price. And then I checked the price on Sunday, and these things are going for like $450 now, and there's not a whole lot of listings below like $500 on eBay. So I was like, I'm just gonna go ahead and purchase this thing because I think it's gonna, I mean, this will be over $500 here in the next couple months, I'm sure. So I did order this, but I'm still trying to find the Leafeon in a PSA 10, which is like, I think at $180 or so. It's about the same price as these two. And these card guards I got, they're called Elevate Supplies. They're actually aluminum, and they are magnetic, and the like glass, I don't even know if it's glass, whatever is like covering the card is way more sturdy than any other like guard I've seen. So these are a little bit expensive. I think they're $20 a piece, but for like personal collection stuff, I am a big fan of, they're actually metal and they're actually like very solid glass, so they'll protect your cards big time. And they do magnetize together, so those are stuck together with the magnets, which I enjoy. So then I also picked this up from Rye as part of the trade. I love this card, and I think they're really hard to find in a PSA 10 because most people buying these want them for their personal collection. Not very many people are buying these and selling them. I think it was part of the trade, so I did like $480 value for it is what I think he had it at, but I could see this being a $600-700 card very easily. It's one of the best Greninja artworks we've got, in my opinion. It's better than the Twilight Masquerade Greninja and the Chaos Rising Greninja, in my opinion. And then lastly, I picked up an Entei V from Crown Zenith in a PSA 10. At the time, this was stickered at $165, and I was just like, I'll buy it. And I went and looked afterwards, and now these are like at 200-ish, maybe a little over 200. So they are on the rise. All three of the dogs are kind of going up right now. The Suicune V, the Raikou, and the Entei. So I think they're good pickups right now. I think a lot of Crown Zenith cards are kind of criminally undervalued, which the pull rates were relatively easy. They weren't like crazy hard, and they are easy to grade because the quality on these was a lot better than most cards for some reason. It must be something with the texture they use, like all those gold cards in Crown Zenith for the like Palkia, Dialga, Arceus, and Giratina. The texture, I guess, doesn't get damaged very easily, so they grade easily, but they are undervalued in my opinion. So I would pick these up if you can find them for a decent price right now. That's going to do it for today. Like I said, just kind of a card show recap. Got another show coming up on Saturday, and hopefully I can pick up some cool things. I am going to work on getting some sort of camera set up to be able to film the like vendor POV stuff at shows to show some cool deals and interactions I have with people. But comment, like, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think about the pickups, what you guys are looking at picking up right now. Maybe you guys have an idea of something I should grab this weekend if I see it and have the chance to get it on Saturday. And that'll do it for today. You guys have a good one.